My turn?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
I was just going to wait until you do it this time.
Yeah. Intros are... Yeah, punch out. I was trying to read what the thing was.
Okay.
I couldn't
What's up,
remember.
guys?
There was one I didn't know. Fuck you.
What's up? So, we're back again. I'm down. 5-3 now. I'm sucking ass.
That is true.
That's bad. And
this one you might get me on.
Did you go for a hard read?
Huh?
Did you already write?
No,
okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
But
Well,
I think there's too many on here that are good that can be really
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have one that I want to do, and I'm probably gonna stick with it.
All right.
And we'll just see where it places me.
All right. Well, I mean, there's literally no reason for me to write down mine.
Might as well.
I'm going to.
Just
so,
do it.
We're going to pick it. I'm down 5-3, but I mean, I'm not even ashamed, dog. There's only one thing for me, and you know it. Yeah, I mean, I have a fucking Triforce shirt on. But anyways.
If that doesn't tell you
exactly
what it is.
I bet you can't guess my pick.
Can't. Nope. Can't.
But anyways, here we are with Nintendo IPs, so intellectual properties.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know what IPs were.
Dude, I'm
pretty excited about this one, to be honest.
I'm gonna commit an IP
Mario
crime, dude.
Did you write one down already?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fucking ready. You ready?
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay. So, do you just want to start here? Do we want to kind of pick and choose through, or
Let's
do we
just
want to go through?
Just
Okay.
start.
So first and foremost, Animal Crossing. All right, here we go. Do you like Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
Okay. I fucking love Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
But I have a little bit of maybe not so popular opinion on Animal Crossing. So,
Okay.
the original one is Japanese only. Never played it,
Right.
understandably so.
Obviously.
But I did get in on the very first, the GameCube one, the Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
The first American
the
one.
US release.
And then I played the shit out of it. Like, way too much. And I loved every second of it. Then, the DS one came out. New City, or whatever it's called. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I was like, I don't want it. Never got it. Then the Wii one came out. I was like, I don't want it. Never got it. And then the 3DS one came out, New Leaf, and I was like, all right, I'm in. So I got New Leaf. I skipped the Wii and the DS one, and I've never played them, ever.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Then I got New Leaf, and I was like, fuck, I should have got those other two. I love this, dude. Played New Leaf so much. Like, ungodly amounts. And then, New Boy came out, New Horizons, and I got it. It's whatever.
See, there's so many people all over Animal Crossing.
And that's
nuts
the thing is,
for New Horizon.
people are like wanting to blow New Horizon.
Yeah.
Like every day, everybody.
Everyone's sucking
Out of the
dick
ones I
super
played,
hard.
I think it's my least favorite one.
Really?
And I'm not trying to be like a hipster person or whatever. It's just out of all the ones, I got so deep into the original Animal Crossing, American Animal Crossing, and then I got it was bad. It was like an addiction on New Leaf. It never happened for me on the Switch Animal Crossing. It didn't hook like the other ones.
Right.
And maybe it's just because I had like 1,200 hours on New Leaf.
Damn.
Yeah. Maybe it's just because I played so much of
Just logged it super
that I
hard.
just was like, I don't know, it's not for me anymore. And because of that, having only played 3 of them, but 2 of them I like played ungodly amounts. I don't know. I feel like it's lost its gleam for me.
I'm cool. I only played the DS one.
Ooh, that's weird. Okay, so you've played one of the ones that I haven't played,
right?
And that's the only one you've played.
Yeah.
How is that one? I don't know anything about it. I've never seen it. I've never played it.
It was my sister's, and so
It was good though.
Yeah,
I've heard that the DS and the Wii ones are amazing.
Yeah, I liked it.
I
don't know the overall consensus on it.
I don't know anything about.
Well, I just don't know what other people think of it because it's not one that I hear talked about a lot.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You hear a lot about obviously the new one.
Yeah, the new one's
the original
everywhere,
one.
and everybody and their dog bought a Switch to play the new one.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's the same thing with like we talked about Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna buy a Switch just to play that.
And that's exactly. There are a lot of people who are buying Switches just for that game.
Well, and they released a Animal Crossing Switch.
Yeah, there's a new Horizon. Yellow one. It's teal. It's green and teal.
Yeah. Didn't they release a yellow one too? I thought they released a yellow Switch, and it might have been for some.
Oh, maybe it was one of the Pokemon's, like Let's Go Pikachu or whatever.
Let's Go. Been.
Yeah. Maybe, but I know the new Horizon ones. It actually looks really nice because I about tracked one down because I think it looks really beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, tons of people on this game's dick right now. But for me, it really peaked at New Leaf, which I know isn't the right answer. I know that's not right.
Well, it could be for you.
For me.
Look, man, you don't have to like a game based off its game critic
but
score.
I feel like I'm like one of those guys. Oh, Star Wars is overrated because like one of those people that's like,
I'm not like that.
Well, no, I'm saying that's what I'm saying is I don't want to be that person who like I hate things because they're popular. I have a friend. I have a friend who adamantly says The Office is the worst television show ever made. And I said you're fucking retarded.
I think that's Friends. Friends is god awful.
I also like Friends.
I don't like it.
But no, it's like he hates it just because it's so popular.
I also just don't think it's that funny. I think they're much better 90s sitcoms.
Oh, than Friends? Oh, yeah.
They're much better sitcoms than Friends.
Oh, absolutely.
Two of them that are based in New York.
Friends is not that good.
There's actually
but I kind of like it.
There are 3 sitcoms.
Seinfeld though.
Seinfeld is better.
Baby. Curb.
Curb is so much better. Yeah. Unpopular opinion. Like How I Met Your Mother is better than Friends.
I think we've had this discussion.
I love How I Met Your Mother. Barring the last season.
It hurt me so deep.
Barring the last season.
Anyways, we are. Let's save that for TV sitcom talk. We're so off on a tangent.
Jesus Christ.
Back to Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
For me, it peaked at New Leaf.
Get off its.
And I understand the new game is amazing, but for me, as an IP, I'm just not that interested in going and playing every game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, and I'm the same way because I played one of the games.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying is like, are they different enough from each other? Because I feel like even though the new one has everything you could ever want and all this stuff, and I still played it a ton. I think I have like 100 hours in it.
Yeah.
It's just, I milked it so much out of New Leaf that nothing feels that different for me.
Right.
There's not really a reason to go back and play New Leaf now with the new game out, and I don't really want to.
Right.
And also there's not really a reason for me to play the new game. So, Animal Crossing, honestly, it is incredible though. I want to put it like here.
Based off of
the fact that I have had a shit ton of amazing times in Animal Crossing.
Right.
But as far as Nintendo IPs, it's not my favorite.
Right.
Maybe, oh no. I feel fine here because I have really enjoyed the games that I have.
And it's like my sample size of Animal Crossing is the DS one.
What do you think?
And then,
what do you think? I don't want to commandeer.
No, you're good. My sample size of Animal Crossing is the DS one, and then the new one because I've watched people play it, and I've heard people talk about it.
It's impossible to not see it.
Yeah, exactly. It's all over Twitter.
It's everywhere.
It's all over
it's everywhere.
Reddit, and dude, everybody loves
the
new Animal Crossing.
There's grandmas that bought Switches just for that.
I guarantee if I gave my grandmother a Switch and was like, "Here's this game," she'd love it.
Everybody likes Animal Crossing, but with that said, like games that are just like where you just run a little town and like do whatever you want to do. There's a game on the Switch that I think is better called fucking not Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley. And that game is perfect, and it's also on Switch. And I would much rather play that than the new Animal Crossing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
I get it.
But I don't want to put it below a B because I have had... Because this is not just New Horizons that we're talking about.
Yeah,
this is Animal Crossing as a whole.
Series, yeah.
And New Leaf really
strong.
Ran my life for months.
Yeah.
And I love that game.
I'm cool.
Okay, Donkey Kong. Okay.
There's a couple... So here's the thing. Not just with Donkey Kong, but it is the first of a few of them. There's a lot of games on here, not games, series, like just IPs on here, that I know and that I've played way more than others.
Yes.
Like there's two on here that are like
absolutely same for
probably in my top 5 played games of all time.
Yeah.
And then there's others that I don't know that I've played anything in the series.
Really? You want to know what's funny? Every single series on here, except for one, I have played. Actually, except for 2, because Animal Crossing, which is up here, right. I have played every single game for.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And Animal Crossing being one of them, because I feel like I don't have to. I feel like there's no reason for me to go play the Wii one.
Fair.
When I've already played the 3DS one. What's the point? And so to your point, there are definitely series in here that I have played unbelievable amounts of.
Looking over this, there's only 2 that I've played every game in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Will you tell me when we get there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
There's other ones that I've played. Ooh, no, there's 3. There's 3 that I've played every game in. And then there's other ones that it's like I've played a bunch of them in. But like, take this for example. The Super Mario franchise. There's 1,000 games.
There's so many games.
I'm never going to, not even like, I'm never going to want to play all of them.
I've played them is because I've played them as they've come out.
Right. And it's like, I'm never going to find time to go, you know what I want to do today?
And like, I'm going to go play New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the DS for some fucking reason. No. There's no reason
I don't.
And I think that's why it works for me, is because I've played them as they've come out.
Yeah.
Right? And the other ones that I've went back to are because I loved them so much that I wanted to go back and play them.
Fair.
Right?
Yeah, and it's like there's a couple on here that I haven't played any of the games in. Like,
and I bet you I know one. Tell me when we get there too.
Okay.
But I will let you know my other one that I haven't played, and I'll let you know I haven't played a single game in that series.
Really?
Yeah. But I'll tell you when I get there.
Okay.
So with all that said, I feel, to be fair, we have to take them as like
a whole, or like as
like the series as a whole. Yeah.
Kind of have to average them out.
Exactly. And I feel like that's the only way to truly be fair.
Right.
Because if you get to pick one favorite game out of each series,
right,
it's gonna my personal tier list, because my favorite game of all time falls into one of these series.
Right.
But my favorite series of all time is a separate series.
Gotcha.
And so there'd be a problem.
Gotcha.
But so I think you got to take it as a whole. So with that said, we'll hop back here. Donkey Kong. I think we do have to take the arcade Donkey Kong with Jumpman. We have to take Donkey Kong Jr., also arcade. But then you get into Donkey Kong Countries,
right,
1, 2, and 3.
Right.
Then you get into like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, the new one.
I didn't play it. I've played all 3 of the countries.
Obviously
I've played the arcades, but I've never played the new one.
The new ones are good, but the ones to play are the Donkey Kong Countries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Donkey Kong Country is fucking iconic.
Donkey Kong Country is so good.
Yeah.
And the new ones are pretty good. They're pretty decent, honestly. And you know what else is also really good? Fucking Donkey Konga. Did you ever play that with the bongos?
Mm-mm. The
second one has a Good Charlotte song on it.
Fire.
It's so
fire.
They're so fun.
I don't know if it's Donkey Kong. I don't even know what it is. But there's a game for the Wii, and it's like a baseball game, and I want to say it's Donkey Kong.
Super Mario Strikers? No, that's
soccer.
Super Mario Sluggers.
Yeah, Sluggers. That's what it is. Super Mario Strikers fucks.
Dude, Strikers is so super fucking good. Oh my god. But I never played Sluggers.
I haven't played it, but I've seen a lot of gameplay on it because there's this dude on TikTok who every day plays it.
Dude,
and he always posts clips from, like, and he plays it on Twitch and stuff, and always posts clips from his streams, and it just looks like it's so much fun.
All the Mario sports games
it's like good.
It's hold on. This is a
Wii,
question.
It's like Wii Sports Baseball, but like fucking
hell yeah,
because it's all those.
So here's the real question: is all these Mario sports games, because they separated Mario Party and they separated Mario Kart? They don't fall in Super Mario. I don't think so.
What do they fall under?
They don't have anything on here.
Damn, that sucks.
Which sucks for Mario.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's fair
to
put the sports in here when Mario Party has to stand on its own.
And Mario Kart and everything else.
Mario Kart definitely stands on its own. Though.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll get to that later. Right now, Donkey Kong, the series as a whole, is great.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country, just those games are up here, baby.
Without a doubt.
Donkey Kong Arcade and Donkey Kong Jr. are here.
Yeah.
And honestly, the new Donkey Kongs are like here.
Okay.
But there are some shit ones too, like Barrel Blast and stuff. Fuck.
Yeah, and it's like
I want to put it.
When it comes to taking an entire...
Oh, this is tough.
When it comes to taking an entire IP as a whole, there's so many little games that you forget
exactly, that you have to put in there. I want to put it here. I think it's a better IP than Animal Crossing.
Okay.
But I know that there's ones that are better than it.
Right.
And Donkey Kong Country, if you took just Donkey Kong Country, but I feel like it gets brought down. Maybe it's here.
I think averaging it out as A and B, it's A.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine.
Tentatively
putting it
here. I
here.
don't think it'll be the top of it by the time we get through this list, but I do understand.
But yeah, if you just took Donkey Kong Country, it'd be such a different story. And so I think that's fair that we're taking series as a whole. Okay. Dr. Mario. Now, there's not that many Dr. Mario games, which is unfortunate for Dr. Mario as far as having relevancy in this tier list, right?
Right.
But the games are amazing.
Wasn't there one that was basically like kind of a Bejeweled?
That's all it is. That's all Dr. Mario is, yeah. And they're all...
I don't know that I've...
They're all like Yoshi Cookie and like Tetris almost.
Gotcha.
That's all it is. And there's only like 2 of them, maybe 3 of them.
I think I've only played one of them, and it seemed quite old.
It was probably the Game Boy, original Game Boy. It
was the Game Boy.
And it's in black and white.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the only one I played.
Amazing, though.
It's the only one I played.
It's so fun, though. But as far as IP addresses, it's like here.
IP addresses? For any of you watching, please don't find my IP address.
Yeah, as far as Mario's IP address. No, fucking, as far as Nintendo IPs, which is what I meant to say.
I don't want to get doxxed.
That is so funny. As far as Nintendo IPs, it's like down here. It's not that good.
That's cool.
But the games are incredible.
You don't want D for Dr. Mario?
Yeah, let's go there. Dr. Mario's sick, though.
Yeah.
Okay. My done so dirty. F-Zero.
First one on this list that I don't know anything about.
Oh my god, F-Zero.
It's not that I've never played a game. I don't know that I know anything about it.
So good.
Okay.
F-Zero X, so amazing. Okay. Have you ever played Wipeout?
Yes.
It's like that, where it's like hover cars that are just hauling ass at 1,000 miles per hour.
Cool.
But whereas Wipeout's all about just fucking going as fast as you possibly can, F-Zero also has like a combat, like hitting other cars and shit. It's so fucking sick. But Nintendo, and I'm just gonna say it, Nintendo is one of the shittiest.
They dropped the ball. Like
companies ever because they just fucking hate their fans. F-Zero, they haven't made a game in like 16 years for F-Zero.
Really?
Yeah. It's so old at this point. The last one was on the GameCube.
Tight.
Yeah.
GameCube,
and it's fucking phenomenal. There is a racing scene for the GameCube one because it's so you can get really good at the game. That game, amazing. I love F-Zero, and so as much as it'd be funny to put F for F-Zero, it is not an F-Zero. I would honestly put it up here. F-Zero is so rad. Please, why did you forget about this?
Right.
They forgot that they own this.
Right.
There's another one on here that they forgot they own too, and I fucking hate them for it.
Is it Xenoblade Chronicles?
No, Xenoblade came out last year with a new DLC.
Cool.
No, it's this one right here, my boy.
Oh,
Metroid.
Yeah, dude. It seems like they kind of did.
They haven't made it since Metroid Prime 3 Corruption on the Wii.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a Metroid game. Well, they re-released Metroid 2 as a 3DS game like 4 years ago, but it was just a re-release.
Right.
It was just a remake.
Yeah.
They haven't done a new game for Metroid.
Interesting.
For fucking ever.
That's weird.
I love it. Anyways, okay. Is this one of the series?
It's one that I haven't played, but I know, some stuff about it.
We're gonna get the same problem as the PlayStation. Fire Emblem weeb shit. I love it.
Weeb shit.
So
yeah.
much. I love it so much. You want to know how much of a nerd I am?
How much?
I bought a Super Famicom and a Famicom and imported them from Japan just to play the original Fire Emblems because they're only Japanese.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know a fucking word of Japanese, but I played those games because I love Fire Emblem.
You can pretty much
much.
make up Japanese, and it'll sound pretty accurate.
No. But Fire Emblem, I have recently started. I've decided I'm gonna play through every single one of them.
Okay.
And I beat the first one, and then the second one is so fucking hard.
Really?
Bro, I got like a bunch of chapters in, and I got to a part where I'm like, I can't do this. And it's permadeath. If you lose a character, they're gone.
Right.
And so I was like, I can't make it through this. So I just like hard reset my Famicom before I could do it. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I kept trying it and hard reset before I lose characters because I need them. And I found out, I went and looked up like strategy guides and stuff, that this level you have to start planning for like 9 levels ago or else you're fucked.
Fuck.
And so I had to restart the game completely. I was like 75% of the way through.
Really?
And I had to restart because if you don't plan ahead that much, you're fucked. And they are so hard, and that's, I think, why I love them, is because they're so difficult. And then, flash forward, we have a bunch of Fire Emblems. They're all great. Every single one of them amazing. And then we get to Fire Emblem Awakening on the 3DS. And Nintendo goes, we are going to kill this franchise off. We're done with it. We're going to make one more Fire Emblem game, and we're going to go balls out on it. It is one of the best, probably my top 10 games of all time.
The one for the 3DSs?
The Awakening. Fire Emblem Awakening. So good. Okay, so I'm going to just paint a little picture of this.
Cool.
You get your troops in the game. It's all permadeath. It always has been. They added a non-permadeath one in the recent one, and it's like, what pussy plays on no permadeath?
What's the point?
But anyways, they've all been permadeath. But they added in Fire Emblem Awakening where you get your troops and you can pair them up together. And if they happen to be like a male and a female, or some of the gay characters, and you pair them up, their relationship will grow and grow, and you can grow everybody's relationship. Like 2 dudes who aren't gay, their relationship will grow, and they'll get better, and they'll actually learn moves based off of each other.
That's really sick.
So like you can attack, and then the person behind them, if they have a good relationship, will also attack, and they do it together.
Tight.
And then you can like power level this shit. So like if one guy crits, the person who's working with them will also crit.
That's really
and
cool.
Like all sorts of cool shit, and you can stack all your characters. Tons of strategy in there. But if it's a male and a female or a gay couple, they'll end up getting married.
Tight.
Okay? And so then they become even stronger and they have a full bond. Then, like 20 chapters into the game, because it's really long, something happens. I'm trying not to spoil it. But you end up going forward in time.
Cool.
And you meet the fucking children of the characters that you matched up.
Very tight.
And they're different depending on who you paired up.
Very cool.
So when you meet them in the future, they will be a completely different character based off of who you picked. And it is fucking incredible. And there's like 60 characters, so the combinations are insane.
Right.
And like it'll be crazy because like they'll have the sprite of this character, but it'll have different hair if you pick a different person and stuff. Like there's stuff like that. And like if you match up Naui, who's a dragon, and like some dude or whatever that like uses a shovel, it'll be a fucking dragon that has a shovel. Like it's so sick. It's so dope, dude. It's so cool. And that game, perfection.
Yeah.
And there is randomly generated dungeons in it.
Cool.
And so you can play it forever.
That
game
really
is
cool.
fucking amazing. Okay?
This is Awakening?
This is called Fire Emblem Awakening.
Okay.
And anyways, sold so well that they're like, fuck, we're not going to kill off this series. So then they made Fire Emblem Fates for the 3DS.
Better?
Not better, but still
so
amazing.
good.
And then they're go, fuck it, let's make one for the Switch. And it's called Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Oh.
It's so good.
I watched Garrett play this.
Yeah.
At Nikki's
They
house.
are... Fire Emblem, Nintendo has been crushing it on Fire Emblem. I think Three Houses is one of the worst ones, but it's still one of the best games I've ever played.
Yeah.
That's how good they are.
I watched him start it that one time.
Sorry,
I think it was right after it came out.
I really went off on a major tangent there. Fire Emblem, for me, is up here.
When we go on these types of tangents, this gives me
reason.
This gives me reasons to want to do these.
Exactly.
Because there are some that it's like you could give me a reason to go, that sounds boring as fuck.
that sounds gay.
I'm never gonna play that.
That sounds stupid.
But then when it comes to like Fire Emblem sounds badass.
It
and sounds
so fucking badass.
really, really
And
good,
I'll
and
let
makes
you know,
me want to play them.
When you said you watch Garrett play, he plays on the no permadeath. He plays on
Does he?
temporary death. Like
Damn.
a wuss, dude. He plays on the easiest difficulty with no deaths. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Fuck you, nerd.
The old Fire Emblems, you can get a choice of difficulty, and they're permadeath.
Fire.
All the way up until Awakening also is no permadeath. So all the way up to Fates, you didn't get to choose, and he plays on the easiest difficulty without permadeath. Dog, nah. Anyways,
I'd probably do the same though.
absolutely.
Starting out, I'd probably do the same.
No, it's not the same experience. You have to have permadeath on. There is nothing like playing Fire Emblem where your favorite character just gets cucked so hard in the corner by like 15 bad guys, and you're like, and you just watch him go, dude.
Turn it up.
It's so fucking that game. Amazing. It's my first S.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And it's like there are some that it's like that I
S.
don't know, but knowing anything about them and knowing
Yeah.
somewhat enough about them, I can make those types of assumptions. And knowing who I am as a person like playing video games and knowing like what other people think of them, I know enough when it comes to these that it's like I can make my own. Like, I can come to my own conclusions, and I can understand. That sounds like an S-tier game.
Yeah, it's an S-tier game. Do you
but
like
there are also some that it's like, I might need to experience it to know whether I like it or whether I'm just not a fan.
Yeah. This one, if you like strategy, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it, baby.
This is the strategy game.
I fucking love it.
Cool.
I love it. On to the next. Kid Icarus. You ever play any of those? I feel like this is one of the ones that you don't know. Original game?
Are there any characters in Smash?
Yeah. Pit.
Oh, word. Cool. I don't...
I still... Palutena.
Okay. Still don't know the game, but I know the people.
Pit and Palutena are in
Word.
it. But anyways, Pit... Kid Icarus is weird as shit, dude.
Are there any characters from Fire Emblem?
Yeah, fucking tons, dude. Marth, Lucia,
so yeah.
All
okay,
those guys.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I do know...
Robin.
Right.
Fucking half the cast is Fire Emblem.
Right.
But anyways, Kid Icarus... The first game is on the NES, and it's weird as shit, and it's super hard, okay? But then there's Kid Icarus Uprising on the 3DS. It is one of the coolest, like, sequels that came out of nowhere.
Really?
And they also made Pit, like, fucking hilarious, and, like, he's an idiot, and he's so funny, and there's a part where, because in the game, he's so stupid, and he's like, I want to learn how to read. I don't know how to read. And then there's that comes up earlier, and it's like a joke. But then like later on, if you die to some enemies later on in the game, he goes, I'm never gonna learn to read, and like die. It's so weird. He's such a weird, interesting character. But that's it. That's all they got. And I feel like Kid Icarus Uprising really showed that you could do something with this, but they just haven't. They just haven't. That came out like 2013, maybe.
So it's kind of the same thing with like the
and
Metroid
so it's the
franchise
same.
and stuff.
Well, no,
not on the same level.
No. It's kind of more in this vein of where there's like two games. They're both amazing games.
Well, that's what I meant. Like,
Kid Icarus, the first game kind of is weird.
Well, and that's what I meant though. Is like they just kind of forgot that they had something there.
They absolutely forgot
that they could easily expand.
Kid Icarus Uprising like came out of nowhere, man. Like it who would have thought that it came, and it's badass. But also the control scheme on it is so weird that it's like notorious for giving carpal tunnel.
Really?
Yeah, because you're like controlling multiple things with hands, and like you have your stylus on your DS. It's weird.
I hate it.
But
the
game is good. The game is good.
But then it's like that kind of stuff just doesn't really sound.
Yeah,
super
but I'm
enjoyable
honestly,
to me.
I would put it down here personally. Okay. Uprising is totally worth the play though. All right, my boy Kirby.
The pink bitch.
How
himself.
Laboratories Kirby. This is where taking it as a whole really is going to bite this game bad, because the series, there are amazing games in here,
and then
there's a lot
duds.
of dog shit in there too. Like, okay, the latest one, Planet Robobot, is sick, but the one before that, something with mass, sucks. It's awful. Then Kirby Crystal Shards is sick, and Kirby 1-2-3 is sick. But then the one right after that, I can't remember, sucks.
Like,
and Return to Dreamland's sick, and then other ones suck. And like Epic Yarn's sick, Canvas Curse is sick, but there's a lot of really shitty ones in there too. But my personal favorite, and I know this is not the correct answer, is Kirby Canvas Curse on the DS. It is so good. So good. And also Meta Knight's in it, and I love Meta Knight.
We fuck with Meta Knight.
And it's so dope. Canvas Curse is incredible, and I think there's a reason why it's like $50 to get a copy of it now.
Really?
Yeah. That game is amazing. But there's a lot of shit in this series.
Right.
Kirby has a lot of garbage in it. And
yeah, because when you compare like Kirby to like DK, I think DK gets helped out a lot by the fact that there aren't a ton of games.
Exactly. Donkey Kong gets lifted up by Donkey Kong Country.
The ones that there are, they're so
Exactly.
Yeah.
It gets helped out a ton that there's not that many more games than Donkey Kong Country.
Right.
Kirby gets fucked where
because there's 1,000
it's got
games.
a handful of good games, but there's a 60 shitty
just
ones.
a mountain of shit.
You're so right. And honestly, I want to put a C for Canvas Curse being the best Kirby.
Word.
Are you down with that?
Felt it.
I feel bad putting him down there, but just
because it gets
games,
it gets averaged out super hard.
His games get averaged so bad, dude, so bad. Whereas like Fire Emblem absolutely should be an S because when you average the game out, they're fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Kirby.
How many Fire Emblem games are there?
There's a shit ton.
Yeah.
Dude. There's probably 12, 13 of them. Oh, if you play one though, get Awakening. Please get Awakening.
Kind of on some Final Fantasy shit where there's 1,000 for the fucking games.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
Ooh, I hope we get to do a Final Fantasy eventually. You don't know anything about Final Fantasy though.
I know a few things.
Ooh,
not enough.
I hope we get to do Final
not
Fantasy.
Enough, but I know about
similarly to how I went off on a tangent for Fire Emblem for 50 years. Final Fantasy is I could wax poetic all day.
Yeah.
But yeah,
wait, if we do Kingdom Hearts though.
I mean, I'm so fucking there. Anyways, Kirby, he just gets
fucked.
Yeah. Luigi's Mansion. Okay, so this one's another one where it does not have a big pool. It's got Luigi's Mansion. It has 2 Dark Moon, and then it has the new one with Luigi. First one, couldn't be better.
Yeah.
Perfect. Second one, did you play it? It's on the 3DS.
I didn't know the 3DS.
Not that good. Third one, whatever.
Haven't played it. Probably won't. I might.
It's whatever.
It's
the first
never
one, though, honestly, the first one would be up here.
Yeah.
But, man, it gets fucked by its... Yeah, I want to put it like here.
I think it's on the same level.
I was down to put it... I think it gets fucked by its sequels.
And then here's the thing.
Sucks,
when it comes to one that's like that, like the Luigi's Mansion and the Kirby one, obviously they're getting fucked by ones that are, like, just not good.
Exactly.
Take the 2 best, or the best of the best from both, and which one's better. That's how we should rank them.
Okay, out of this.
That's how we rank them in the tiers themselves, because it's like there can be one.
So take the best Kirby game and the best Luigi's Mansion game and put them together.
Yeah,
is like this baby.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though, because it's like you gotta.
Ooh, then this too. Take the best F-Zero game and put a best Animal Crossing. Sorry, buddy. And this too, actually.
Kid Icarus.
That changes all of them.
Fair. See, and that's what I'm saying.
You down with that?
Like, yeah,
you fair with that?
Yeah, absolutely. What I'm saying is though, like, when they're being ranked within the tiers themselves, because it's like obviously the tier list itself is a rank, but then each tier, you have to rank them.
You have to.
Because it's like
I'm down. I'm so down with that.
Like when we talked about what was it? PS4 games. Because like at one point, you were like, we were on the topic of like God of War. And all this other stuff, and like Last of Us, and all this, and it's like, they're both fucking amazing games, but there's one that's such a clear-cut better game.
It's the absolute.
And so you have to be able to rank them in that as well.
Then that actually changes all the tiers.
Yeah.
Because I do think the best F-Zero game is better than the best Animal Crossing game.
Right.
And Canvas Curse crushes Luigi's Mansion for me.
Because it's like at this point...
And Icarus Uprising, I would absolutely play before I play Dr. Mario.
Okay. Because I was going to say, at this point, they were just in alphabetical order.
I think that's a really good way to do this. All right, here we go.
The Kart, baby.
Right over the
the
top,
Kart,
dog?
baby.
You ready to ride over the top, dude?
Always.
Okay, so Mario Kart. But there is a caveat on this for me.
Okay.
Mario Kart 8, the newest one, sucks.
Didn't play it.
Sucks. Mario Kart 7 sucks.
I don't know, and I'm just getting something ready.
Okay, but Mario Kart Super Circuit on the Game Boy fucks so hard. Mario Kart just straight up on the Super Nintendo rules. Mario Kart 64, incredible. And then we get to Double Dash on the GameCube. Mind blowing perfection.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Wonderful. And then Mario Kart Wii crushes.
Mario
his
Kart
heart.
Wii fucks,
Mario
dude.
Kart Wii crushes. And then that's where. And then Mario Kart DS. Just kidding. Fucking perfection. Mario Kart DS is incredible. But then we have a real
drop.
Just crashing down. 7 and 8 suck balls. But if we were to average it, I think the rest of the games carry so hard that the two shitty ones keep it in S tier.
Yeah, they still won't outweigh.
And the real thing is, the best Mario Kart has a real good shot, which for me is Double Dash. Mario Kart Double Dash has a real good shot of beating a lot of S tier games.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Mario Party. Here we go.
So objectively, the best one is Mario Party 4. The only one that I own is Mario Party 8 for the Wii.
He only plays Mario Party 8. Well, not plays, but owns. And that, I think this is another Kirby situation, bro, where there are a lot of really shitty Mario Parties. There hasn't been a good Mario Party since 6.
You see it frosty. Not great.
I think it gets fucked because of its
Mario Party 8.
Mario Party 1 is alright. 2's really good. 3 is alright. 4 is fucking incredible.
It's the best one.
Then 5 and 6 are both pretty good. But 4 is amazing.
Yeah.
And 2's amazing. Those are the best two. But everything else, man. Shit. Mario Party 10 might be one of the most mad I've ever been at a game, dude. Oh.
Damn.
Fuck that. Oh, dude. Okay. Everyone plays in a cart together. You don't even get to move around the board individually. Against one person who plays Bowser.
Oh, what?
The fuck?
That sucks.
And then the new Mario Party on the Switch sucks ass, dude. Oh, yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. So, here. Is Mario Party 4 better than Luigi's Mansion? Yes.
Is Mario Party 4 better than Canvas? Is that the one that you think
That's
is
the
the
one
best
I
Kirby?
think is... I love Canvas Curse, and I know that's not the popular opinion. But for me, I think I would much rather play Canvas Curse than Mario Party 4.
Cool.
No. Thinking
really?
of a 4-player party, it's up here.
Cool.
Fuck. Thinking of Mario Party 4 puts me up here, actually. Yeah.
But the rest of them...
Oh, they're so bad. Yeah, okay. Series as a whole, it's probably top of C. Mario Party 4 fucks, though. We gotta skip that one for now. Okay. Here it is. My boy. The other one I talked about, fucking Nintendo did so dirty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Metroid Prime 3 is the last game to come out. Well, we have Metroid Other M, but that's a different studio, so doesn't count.
Right.
Do you know anything about Metroid?
Played a couple of them. I had...
What did you play?
I had 2 of them for the Game Boy Advanced. I don't remember which ones they were.
Fusion and Zero Mission.
Zero Mission was the first one that I ever played. I love that game so much, dude. That game fucks super hard. Yeah, that was the first one.
And then Fusion's the other one on the Game Boy Advance. That's the one you had, right?
Yep. I had both of those.
Those games were so perfect. So Zero Mission is a remake of the original.
I got a lot of stuff from pawn shops when I was a little
my fucking god, dude. What a perfect...
Do
you still have those?
Not here. They're in a storage locker.
Get them.
I will.
I have them as well.
I got my Game Boy Color, my Game Boy Advanced, my GameCube, and my N64.
What a fucking banger setup to get from a pawn shop, dog.
Yeah. And then it's like when we moved around a lot, like we just threw them in storage, and it's like they're still in our storage locker.
Get those.
I just haven't gotten them.
Get them.
Actually, no, we did sell our N64, but we just sold it to my cousins.
Okay.
So it's like they still have it.
Okay, cousins get it. That's fine. Oh man. Well, anyways, Zero Mission is a remake of the first one.
Yeah.
Fusion is fucking incredible because it's its own original thing. But anyways, Metroid 1 on the NES, amazing. Zero Mission remake of that, amazing.
Yeah.
Metroid 2, which is Samus. I think it's called like the Samus Aran story or whatever. But anyways, she fucking
like
incredible.
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
yeah, it's fucking incredible. Then there's a remake of that on the 3DS. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Then we have Super Metroid, one of top 5 games ever made.
Yeah.
So good. We have Fusion on the Game Boy Advance. Incredible. Then, Metroid Prime.
Metroid Prime fucks.
1, 2, and 3.
The first one was that game fucks.
God, those games could not be any better. All of them. They're so good. And then they go, hey, let's remake Metroid 1, 2, and Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 on the Wii and put motion controls on them, what the fuck did you... It's the best. It's so good. Every single one of those games is like loaded, bases loaded home runs. Every single fucking one of them.
Yeah,
they're so good.
It's called a grand slam.
I know.
So just
but I wanted to make it a little more dramatic.
We just love Denny's over here. We love grand slams.
Dude, I love Moons over Miami. I want to put it here personally because I love Metroid. Other M.
I played.
This is the thing is I am excluding Other M from this
because it's different.
Because it is not Nintendo.
Right. Who made Other M?
It's the same guys who made. Why can't I think of
it? I don't know.
They made Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not
the original Ninja Gaiden, the remake.
Yeah.
The new ones.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden Black.
Yeah. I don't know that company, but I know.
But anyways, Other M's awful.
Is it?
It's horrible.
Damn.
But I'm not really putting it because this is Nintendo.
Because this is just Nintendo IPs.
Address.
So how did they get the clearance and the rights to do that? They just have to buy it, or what?
I don't know. Well, they can't buy it from Nintendo. Nintendo still owns it, but Nintendo does every once in a while give permission to make games for theirs. There's 3 Zelda games that are not made by Nintendo.
Really?
But you bet your ass I'm going to include them in Zelda because I got to talk about them.
Picking and choosing, eh?
Capcom. Yeah, I'm picking and choosing.
Picking and choosing.
Capcom made 3 Zelda games.
Really?
Yep. It's fine. We can leave them out. It's just unfortunate because one of the best Zelda games is made by Capcom.
Really? That's cool. Yeah. Good to know.
Um,
I have more memories of playing Metroid than any Mario Kart. Like, by myself. Because when I play Mario Kart, I play it in groups. I play it in parties.
Exactly.
I played Metroid a lot by myself because I just had it on the Game Boy, and it was fucking rad.
That's the thing is I feel like that's what I'm going off of too as far as this goes is because Mario Kart I'm like, yeah, it's fun with your friends or whatever, but Metroid just fucking slaps, bro. Like I staying up until 4 a.m. trying to finish it and shit and playing Ridley in Metroid Prime, like I'll never forget those.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I think I prefer Metroid over Mario Kart.
You're fine with this?
Yeah, and I get it, and I'm just kind of backing why I understand why that is the way that it is.
Got you. Okay, so you're fine with this.
Yeah.
Also, if you take the best game out of each of these, Fire Emblem Awakening I personally like more than Super Metroid, which I think is better than Double Dash.
Okay, get it? Yeah.
You cool with that?
Cool.
Okay. Now this is another one you probably don't know anything about.
Nothing about.
So Mother.
This is one that I don't know anything about. It's on the same level as like F-Zero.
So you know Ness.
I do.
And Lucas from Smash Bros.
From Smash.
These games, I mentioned in another one about how I haven't cried at many games.
One of them.
I've cried at all of them.
Really? Damn.
Fucking.
Just emotional tear jerking or what?
The endings in these games are, like, I honestly could cry right now. I don't want to spoil them.
Okay.
But it's about living through a loss.
Gotcha.
And realizing that there was nothing you could do.
Gotcha.
They are fucking incredible. Super powerful, wonderful, emotional games. And they're called Earthbound in the U.S. for some reason. And Mother 2 never came to the U.S. for some reason.
Really?
Yeah. And so there are fan translations of them, and they're incredible. But Earthbound and also Mother 3 never came to the U.S. either.
Interesting.
But that's the one with Lucas.
Okay.
They're amazing. Earthbound and all them other games. I've played all of them because I own a Super Famicom and I own a Famicom, so I can play the Japanese or whatever. But they're fucking amazing. I honestly would put it. Oof. Maybe here. Fuck me. It goes here, and I know you don't know anything about it, but trust me, it is an S game.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I can understand.
It is absolutely an S game. Fuck, it makes me kind of want to put this down, actually.
How old are these games?
They're old.
Yeah.
1992, maybe?
Really?
Yeah.
And you can only play them?
The first one, Earthbound, came to the U.S. You can play it U.S. And
what
the other ones
was that?
It's on the NES.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Right? Or is it Super Nintendo? It's NES or Super Nintendo. I can't remember. I can't remember what one.
The second and third one, they never came to the US.
They never came to the US. Yeah, you have to play them. Yeah, they're all Super Famicom. It's all Super Nintendo. Sorry. But you have to play them all on the Super Famicom to play them. Or there's fan translations of the other two. Yeah. The original Earthbound, I played it on Virtual Console. That's why I can't really remember what.
Gotcha.
That's what it is. NES has Mother Origins or something like that, which I never played, and then the Super Famicom has Mother 2 and Mother 3.
Gotcha.
But anyways, yeah, fucking incredible. They're S tier games, and I promise you. Pikmin, here we go. Pikmin 1, radical.
Right.
Pikmin 2, fucking even more radical. Pikmin 3, okay, we kind of...
The cool thing about, like, a lot of these IPs and a lot of these series, there's a lot of them I didn't know much about until I started playing like Smash, and then
Smash is so good
like
at introducing people to shit.
Because like Lucas and Ness, I would never know that's from Mother because I've never played it. It's not what I've heard of, but I know them from Smash.
In Melee, Marth and Roy were introduced. That was before a Fire Emblem game was ever released in America. That was the first time a Fire Emblem character was ever in an American, Japanese, like American Nintendo game. And so a lot of people didn't know what they were, and that created the interest in Fire Emblem for it to come to America, which I think is awesome.
Dope.
And so Smash is directly responsible for Fire Emblem getting Americanized.
That's really cool.
Which is really cool. But yeah, fucking good on you, Smash. It does that. But anyways.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is like that's how I'm almost positive that's how I learned about Pikmin.
Really?
Yeah. And it's not because like I don't know.
I think this shows the age gap between us, which I always forget about. Because I went to the midnight release of Pikmin.
Dude, you're a decade older.
But I'm fucking 10 years older than him.
You're only 8. But yes.
Whatever.
That's still a big enough
I also went to
difference.
the midnight release of the GameCube, and you weren't born yet.
Weird game.
Oh, just wait. Year 2000. It's 2001, sorry.
Yeah.
So you were 1 year old.
I
was at a midnight release for a video game.
You were what, 9, 10? At that point? You were 9 in 2001?
Probably 10. Oh, yeah, it was November. I was 10.
Damn, they were still doing stuff in November of 2001? God, 2 months prior.
Yeah.
I feel like they shut up.
Was it November? It was probably March then or something.
Must have been earlier if they were still...
The Wii was November.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Yep.
But that was like 2006, because I got a Wii the first year it came out.
I think you got it. Yep.
I got it the first year it came out, because
I went to the midnight release of it again.
Yeah, because you were 17.
I'm a fucking nerd, dude.
You were...
I was 15.
You were 15, yeah. 14.
I was 15.
14, because it's 2006.
Yeah.
Still though.
But anyways, Pikmin, you learned through Smash, but you have played them, right?
I have, yeah.
That shit slaps.
Well, that's what I'm saying about like Smash. Like that's the reason that I
honestly might put it.
Thank Smash for a lot of this stuff. Is like I probably wouldn't have played Pikmin
until I
saw them on Smash. Yeah,
that's nice.
Because it's like it's
Alpha
probably
and Olimar. Yeah, they're fucking rad.
It's just stuff that I wouldn't have noticed.
Thank you, Smash. Because Pikmin's dope. The first and the second one especially. The third one's whatever. But first and second, let's go,
super
baby.
Word.
So, honestly, I think the third drags it down from an S to an A.
Gotcha.
Just because we're taking the series as a whole. Ooh, the next one's another one that gets fucked because...
Do we move it to the end for right now?
Yeah,
because it's like we cover a lot of good ones all at one time.
Well, here's the thing is, I think this one has another Kirby syndrome to it. Where it gets fucked by really bad ones. But anyways, Punch-Out. Not that many Punch-Outs. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Only one I've played.
Did you actually played it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sick, dude! Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, perfection. The Wii one, actually pretty good. And I think that's it. I think that's it.
Yeah, I only played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, fucking phenomenal.
But
wait, Super Punch-Out. That's on the Super Nintendo. It's pretty good too. See, they're actually all pretty good.
I played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Honestly, it might be here.
I played it like 8 months ago.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out's sick, huh?
Yeah.
It might be here. Are you cool with that?
I'm cool with that. Ooh. Based off of the... Based off of the one.
I don't know that one right now.
Yeah, I gotta do it later.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is fucking
Mike
rad.
Tyson's Punch-Out fucks, dude.
Okay, here we go. This is the one and only I have not played a single game for. I know everything there is to know about it, and I have zero interest in it. Who gives a shit? Splatoon, I do like the Inklings. I do. I like the idea of it. I like that it's like a team shooter and shit, and like I love the whole painting your territory. And
is that what the...
Yep, and like it's an online only game or whatever. But that's the thing is, I'm not playing Nintendo games to play online.
Yeah, no.
I don't give a fuck about Splatoon. And Splatoon 2, I know people are super excited about it. And, well, they were excited when it came out, and I know the new Splatoon people are so excited about. I have never given a shit about this game, ever.
There's just zero interest.
And I do have a friend who's like, oh, this game's sick as shit. But I don't care. I don't care about it. And for me, it's like here. I don't want to put it in an F tier because I know it's good games, but I just don't give a fuck. Yeah. Are you cool with that?
I'm cool with that.
Oh, man, this one's going to hurt. Okay.
I only played one.
Star Fox.
I only played 64.
Oh, it's the best one.
Yeah, I know.
Star Fox gets fucked, man.
Super hard.
So, Super Nintendo Star Fox and Star Fox 64. Ooh, baby. What a fucking ride. What an amazing games. Then, we just have dog shit after dog shit after dog shit for the next 3. Because we have that weird one where it's like a Zelda clone where they try to make it a 3D Zelda. And then we have the one where they're like, oh, did you not like that? Okay, we'll do 3D Zelda, but with vehicles this time. Even worse. And then the new one where they go, oh, okay, we'll go back to just vehicles, but with the most complex control scheme you could ever think of that it doesn't even work.
Right.
You can't control this shit. And it's just horrible, horrible, horrible. And my little bit of embarrassing story is I kind of liked the first 3D Zelda one, like the 3D Zelda clone one. That was because I just like Zelda so much.
Right.
But I kind of liked it. But then it just got worse and worse.
And
so,
progressively
2
more.
good games can't carry 3 bad games.
Yeah, I would agree.
And that just, I think it just gets fucked. But
it's the same syndrome as like Mario Party.
Yeah. But Star Fox 64 is so
Star
good
Fox 64
that it fucking carries
hard.
it hard to the top, at least.
Yeah.
But I cannot put it in this. As a series of a whole, I cannot put it in there. Ooh, the next one, WarioWare. You don't know it?
The next 3, I never played anything.
Ooh, baby girl, WarioWare is sick.
I know of it. I never
WarioWare
played
is so fun, so amazing, and WarioWare Touched is probably one of my favorite DS games.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
All the WarioWares are sick. Smooth moves on the Wii, sick.
Give me some anything about it.
It's just a whole bunch of mini games.
Cool.
And not mini games, micro games. They're like 2 to 3 seconds each. And they get faster and 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 faster.
Okay, gotcha.
And it just goes until you run out of lives and you fuck up.
I've watched people play it on streams, but I've never played it.
Badass, really fun,
Yeah,
really addictive, super amazing.
I watch people drunk play it.
I think
Twitch
it's a perfect. It's such a good game. And WarioWare Touched is where it peaked. It's so good, amazing. Cool. This game's incredible. I honestly want to put it like here.
Cool.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay, Wario. So this is like Wario Woods.
Yeah.
The 3D Wario's.
It's not one that I played.
Wario Land 4. Yeah, Wario Land 4. Oh my god, it's on the Game Boy Color.
Okay.
And I honestly think it is the best platformer.
Really?
On the Game Boy Color.
Cool.
Wario Land 4 is so good, and I remember being absolutely addicted to that game. Other than that, all the other games, I don't
know enough
give
about.
a shit about.
Cool.
And so honestly, as an IP, it's down here for me. Okay, we'll do the last one Brandon doesn't know.
Yeah.
Xenoblade.
I know nothing about it. This is another one along the lines of
weeb shit where Gage only knows it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Cool. This is one that's like Kid Icarus that I don't know anything about.
Okay, it is a massive RPG game, like huge.
Okay.
And Nintendo usually doesn't do these, where it's a big, giant-ass open world, and it's enormous.
Okay.
And, like, the original Xenoblade is on the Wii, which is crazy.
Whoa. So it's not an old franchise.
No.
It's, like, very recent.
The world is, like, it's, I don't want to be wrong, but it's, like, triple the size of the Skyrim world.
Oh, cool.
That's how fucking huge these things are.
Okay.
And it's on the Wii.
Yeah.
They're so good. And the new one, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and there's the DLC that just came out like last year, are so good.
Mm-hmm.
They're incredible. And then they have Xenoblade Chronicles. It's X, which is a remake of the first one, I'm pretty sure. And that's it. That's the only games. There's only like 3 of them, but they're all amazing. I want to put it like here. No, here.
Yeah.
No, here.
This is I think the only
here.
I think this is the only one where I can't even.
I think I'm just gonna throw it in the middle because it is awesome, but it's not.
Xenoblade Chronicles and Kid Icarus are the only 2 that I just can't
that
that I can
give
give you no input because I know absolutely nothing about them.
No, that's fine. I feel good with where they're at. We're good.
Yeah.
Unless you want to argue anything.
Nah, man.
Okay. On to Yoshi. I think we have another Kirby situation. Yoshi's Island, which even though I know it's like Super Mario Bros. 3 technically, but it's Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's Island, fuck.
Fucking one of the greatest games ever
Yeah,
made.
dude, Yoshi's Island, fucks.
So good.
Just absolutely.
So good. And then I'm also going to include like Yoshi's Cookie in this, which is also amazing.
Cool.
But then
There's a lot of the...
we go to really
boring
bad
dog shit.
Yoshi games. What are you doing, man? Yoshi's Woolly World is all right. Yoshi's the one on the 3DS is awful. I can't even remember the names of them because they're not that good.
Really?
Yeah, but if you were solely on Yoshi 3 up here, baby.
Yeah, without a doubt.
But whereas you just have a shitty series, honestly, like nothing's really good except for Yoshi's Island. I kind of feel down here a little bit. What are you feeling?
Well, we massively fucked Star Fox.
Yeah,
because
we
it's like,
really did.
Star Fox 64
Oh, you're right.
is real good.
But the series sucks.
But the series sucks.
Yeah, Yoshi sucks.
And then it's like Yoshi's Island
It's honestly like here.
is so good, but the rest of it kind of sucks.
I might put it here because Yoshi's Island is so fucking good that it can carry that hard.
That whole series?
Yeah.
How many games are there in the Yoshi franchise? How many?
Because
Like,
I'm
you have to guess.
I'm also counting Yoshi's
Yoshi
Cookie,
Cookie, I
which
get
is
it.
good. But so we have Yoshi's Island. We have the new 3DS one. We have 2 on the Switch. And that's it. There's only like 4 or 5 of them.
Are there? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be in, like, the Kirby area where there's, like, a ton of, like...
No, Kirby definitely has a lot more dog shit than Yoshi does. Because Yoshi's Woolly World is still pretty good. And Yoshi's Crafted World, that's the other name of them. Okay. They're still pretty good. They're just not Yoshi's Island, man.
Gotcha.
Yoshi's Island, fucking... I think it's so good that it can carry it all the way to the sea on its own. Because otherwise, if it didn't have that, I'd put it down here. Or here. Like, but Yoshi's...
That bad, yeah.
Yoshi's Island carries it so hard, bro.
Yeah, really helps
So
that
good.
average out.
Okay. So... here we are, the big one, Mario. I mean, you gotta. It's the IP, right? It's gotta go in as it has to.
It's the OG.
And the best game, yeah, it's better than Mother for sure. Sunshine, Super Mario Sunshine, carries it.
The best.
Fuck, it carries it.
Super Mario Sunshine's so fucking
Super
good, dude.
Mario Sunshine,
It's so good.
There you go. Take your crown, buddy. It's up there.
It's fucking earned it, pal.
Yeah. And the series as a whole, even though there is a lot of shit,
there's
a lot of fucking hits too, baby.
Yeah, dude.
And so it carries hard. But just Sunshine alone, fuck me.
Just even along the lines of like a couple of the 3D Marios that are all super fucking up there,
They're
and
all so good.
Well, and they could all carry because like Galaxy could carry.
Galaxy could carry. I want to put Galaxy above Awakening, but Sunshine certainly is above Awakening.
Yeah,
but
like, dude, Galaxy could fucking carry. And
Galaxy
keep it high,
can carry,
so
and
it's
also,
like,
and then that's without even our 2D Marios, which I like more.
I played more of the 3D Marios.
Super Mario World could fucking carry this all day.
I played more of the 3D because it was more kind of.
There are a lot more games that could carry than games that can
really
hinder.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean it's got to be.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
This is kind of an opposite situation.
This is where this is exactly the opposite situation.
There's a couple that
Pokemon
are just
Gold.
Pokemon
Gold
amazing.
could fucking take this to the moon and back.
Mm-hmm.
But Pokemon Sun and Moon could carry it all the way down to fucking F tier.
Yeah.
Pokemon Black and White could take it down to F tier.
Yeah.
There's very few Pokemon games that I'm like, that was one of the greatest games ever made. Oh, the new one. What's that one? Sword and Shield. Bring her down.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the original, red, yellow, and blue, and Pokemon Gold and Silver, and then the ones after that, Fire Red and Leaf Green, and Emerald. They can all carry.
Yeah.
But there's
more.
Just so many.
There's just
Pokemon.
a massive amount
Let's Go
of
Eevee and Let's Go
trash.
Pikachu. Fucking tank it, bro.
Yeah.
And all those shitty ones. X and Y's
Middle of the pack, right?
Whatever. But like, there is so many bad ones that I have zero interest in playing.
And that hurts.
That does hurt.
Real bad.
Because it absolutely should be up here.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. But
I want to put it here.
Be. But
I want to put it
the
here.
best Pokemon game is better than the best F-Zero game.
Oh, Gold fucking carries hard.
Like, there's no way that it's not.
What do you think is the best Pokemon game?
Gold. Or I played Red so much when I was little.
The originals are sick, but Gold got it.
I played Red so fucking much.
Gold got it.
But I do think that Gold fucks. Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, but here's the thing. Look in the A tier.
Yeah.
Is Gold better than the best of any of those games? Is Gold better than
No.
Donkey Kong Country?
It's not better than Double Dash. Certainly. It's not better than Donkey Kong Country 1, probably.
Is it better than... What's the best Pikmin game?
1, for sure.
Is it better than that? Pokemon Gold? Is Pokemon Gold better than Pikmin?
Fuck me, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's so hard. But... God, there's a lot of shit.
Fuck, this is hard because...
There's a
the
ton
shit
of,
that carries
shit.
hard, man. But the shit that tanks.
That's
tanks
why,
hard.
bro. That's why Sunshine
is the worst
that.
Pokemon game worse than the fucking like worst Mario Party?
Probably. What's the worst Mario Party? 8?
10.
10? Oh yeah, it's the Bowser one, huh?
Yeah. No, it's not worse than Mario Party 10.
Is it worse
it's
than...
definitely worse than the worst Yoshi. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Sucks. So I think average it out, put it in B. We should have kept it in B.
The tippy top though.
Yeah, the tippy top.
Pikmin.
Tippy top of
Fuck, that is a hard one. Wario, I want to move it up just because Wario Land 4 is so sick. But Luigi's Mansion's so sick too.
Luigi's Mansion.
Fuck, okay, that's fine.
Luigi's Mansion is gas.
Okay. That's a tough one, but I'm fine with it there in B. All right, here we go.
Before, it's coming down to the 2.
Yeah.
So
I got this is where I get in problem because I wrote Zelda and
I
he
wrote Smash
Bros. And this is where it becomes a problem.
Right. All right. So we're gonna prepare the next 45 minutes.
I'm not gonna
talking about Zelda.
I'm not gonna let it happen.
Show him the shirt again.
Oh yeah, I got a Triforce shirt on even. My favorite game. This is what I talked about earlier. My favorite game of all time is Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever come close to that game in terms of perfection. Mm-hmm. I have played that game more
than any other game.
Than any game in my life, and I play it every single day. Mm-hmm. That's not a joke. My friend is coming. This is why I can't record next week. He's coming for 3 days just to play Melee. For 3 days straight.
Right.
And I cannot wait for it. I have on one GameCube. Keep in mind, I have 6 GameCubes at my house. On one of my GameCubes, on one of my memory cards for that GameCube, which I have tons of memory cards, I have 27,000 hours on Falco alone.
Jesus.
Okay? This is how deep that game is for me. Like, I fucking love... It's my favorite game of all time. Melee, hands down. And just for that, it obviously is up here. Mm-hmm. But...
Caveat.
The huge caveat on that is that the series as a whole does not do as well as the Zelda series, which is my favorite series of all time. At my house, you've seen all my Zelda shit. I fucking love The Legend of Zelda. And for me, it goes like this. But I am so ready. I'm so ready.
I'm not ready to debate against Zelda, though. That's the problem. That's the problem. Because it's like...
On both of these, I am so ready to fight.
It's... the Smash series as...
Because that's what we got to focus on. This is series. This isn't individual games. If this were individual games, Melee has it.
But we also said earlier...
But
here's
I think this is where we got to break this rule.
We can't.
You can't. No.
We can't break a rule
you cannot,
because you like the series.
But you can't do that because then you're forcing me to take Melee. Because Smash Bros. Melee does carry it to S, but the series as a whole, I would move it down then. If you take Melee out, it is not an S tier series. And so yes, Melee is my favorite game of all time and would be any of the Zelda games. But Zelda has hit all the way across. Smash Bros. Has hit, decent, super miss.
What's the super miss?
Smash 4.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah. And so that's exactly... I think you kind of have to break, because I do... Melee absolutely carries it to here. But the reality is, as a series, it's probably here. Because, let's go through the games. Smash 64. Great. Amazing. Incredible. Melee. I couldn't think of anything better in my life. It is the peak of everything. Brawl. Here's a kind of not a popular opinion.
Brawl was the first one that I played.
I think it's the third best one. I really like Brawl.
For 64 over.
I do think 64 is better than Brawl. Smash 4 is one of the most disappointing things I've ever experienced. Smash Ultimate, and I'm sorry, boys, because I know there's a lot of people riding at stake as well. It is almost as bad as Smash 4.
Really?
Yeah. And I get that they sped up Smash 4, thank God. But that's it. Right. It's Smash 4 with a little bit of speed on it.
Right.
And that amount of speed that they added to it is an eighth of the speed in Melee.
Right.
Sorry. And they took out all the advanced, like, really hard as fuck tech that takes 30,000 hours of playing to learn. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And, like, the skill ceiling on Melee is nigh impossible to hit. The skill ceiling in Ultimate took MKLeo a year to hit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they're just two pantheons of different games. Like, especially if you take Smash 4 and you take Melee, it couldn't be too further from amazing games. But you take Majora's Mask and Breath of the Wild. Yep, I just said that that's my favorite and least favorite Zelda. They're a lot closer than the best and worst.
I get that.
Sorry, I really talked. Let you go.
Are you including the Capcom ones? Because you.
I am absolutely including the Capcoms, but
you didn't.
But to me,
with Metroid, though, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll take them out even. My favorite and least favorite Zelda games are both Nintendo, so it doesn't change anything.
Well, I just want to hear your personal ranking, like the Capcom ones, because I don't. Which ones are Capcom?
So, Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and Minish Cap are all the Capcom ones.
Didn't play them. Of the Zelda games, I've only played. All of the ones that I have played have all been Nintendo, but I haven't played all of Nintendo.
Oracle of Ages. No, Oracle of Seasons is really middle pack.
Okay.
Oracle of Ages is not that good.
Okay.
It's one of the worst Zeldas. Minish Cap, though, is probably top 5. Okay. Honestly.
Gotcha.
But it's fine if you were to take all the Capcom Zeldas out, because we did do that for Metroid Other M. But I feel like Metroid Other M wouldn't change the position of Metroid.
No, and that's not what I was trying to argue. I'm just saying, sure
if you're being fair and take the Capcom Zeldas out, because true, they are not made by Zelda, Zelda's still absolutely the best series. Even more so, because we got rid of one of the worst ones.
That's true. And I still I don't know, dude. Whatever there. I still think I prefer... Oh, no, that's not what I'm going to do. I still think I prefer this over this. Because I would rather
This is how I would do it, too. But I was just saying... I was trying to make a point.
I get
because you were saying if you were to just take best game out of them, Melee is my favorite game.
Yeah.
But since we are in series as a whole, I think you have to take that into consideration.
Gotcha.
Zelda has so many hits, whereas Smash has 2.
2.5.
2.5. I'll take
Brawl's tight.
I will take Brawl, and I will especially take Subspace Emissary as a hit.
Yeah, I love Brawl, dude. Brawl sucks.
Brawl, and that's the thing is, a lot of people shit on Brawl because, tripping, and Little Brother can win. True, Little Brother can win in Brawl.
Brawl fucks.
But there are a lot more advanced mechanics in Brawl than there are in Ultimate.
Right.
Like, even the fact that, okay, I'm going to get really nerdy on you. Ledge trumping, so in Smash Ultimate, on the ledge, say your friend's on the ledge, if you can grab the ledge at the same time as them, and it forces them off. It's called ledge trumping. But in Melee, Brawl, and Smash 64, if I'm on ledge, you can't grab it. And that becomes a lot of it. So in Melee, I fucking throw you off and down tilt you as Marth, and then I grab ledge. When you're trying to come back, you can't grab it now.
Yeah.
So I can gimp you at 2%.
Right.
I can fuck you over. And that becomes such a thing. And they took it away in Smash 4 and Ultimate. And I hate it. Because recovery is now free. You get back for free. If I'm on ledge, you can grab ledge too. Why?
What's the point?
Why? In Melee, I'm Fox. I back throw you and shine you, and it shine spikes you, and it sets you down in such an awful position. Now you can't get back. You're dead at 12%. You know? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because then the skill that you can have just exponentially flies off. There's so many cool techs and shit, and that carries to Brawl. I really think Brawl is the third best one. Smash 64 also has a lot of crazy tech in it, and I think that's where it becomes obvious. The harder it is to play, the more I like it.
Fair. Get that.
And like Ultimate, yes, Little Brother can win by cheesing forward smashes under a platform.
Yeah.
And you just get too lazy to approach properly. Okay, cool, fun, really fun. Melee, you're not gonna fucking hit me.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be so goddamn fast, you'll never see me.
Right.
Yeah. And like, anyways, but that's Smash. Zelda, the worst Zelda, and I know this is not the thing to say.
It's not a popular opinion.
Breath of the Wild, the worst Zelda for me, still gets its dick blown every fucking day because it's in a league
really
of
good.
its own, man.
Yeah.
And the game that everybody shits on, Zelda 2, that's like that's the shittiest Zelda. I fucking love it because people hate it because very similarly to Smash, it's really hard.
Yeah.
It is the hardest game I've ever finished.
Really? Zelda 2 is?
Absolutely. To complete that game legitimately is so hard. So hard. Ugh. Sorry, I talked a lot.
No, you're good. I get it.
You
I understand it.
You understand? Because I feel like we have to break our little code.
I'm going to use this as like, you're going to break the whole code just to beat me.
That's not it, though.
I know,
That's not it,
though.
though.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just going to bullshit it.
The real thing that hurts me is it came down to my favorite set of video games of all time that I wear exclusively Zelda shirts always.
And then your favorite actual video game.
And my favorite video game of all time.
Right.
That's what it came down to.
I get it.
Yeah. And then it's funny because you have totally different experiences. Brawl is your favorite Smash Bros.
No, Melee is my favorite Smash.
Well,
Brawl is the one that I played first.
Brawl is your
It's probably my
nostalgia.
Second. Brawl is probably my second,
And then
but it's
what
because
about
I didn't...
Zelda? Like, do you even... And this is probably why we're in the difficulty that we're in.
Ocarina.
Oh my god, I love Ocarina.
It's so good, right?
So fucking good.
Ocarina, Majora's.
So good. And
Ocarina and Majora are my two favorites. And then that's
so
like,
much.
but I haven't played as many of those.
Whereas you've played every Smash Bros.
Yeah.
And see, I think this is where we're getting a problem. But over my dead body, will Zelda not be the top in our tier list?
Jesus. I do have a pen. And you are very close to me.
Over my dead body, will I not let Zelda be the greatest?
But what I'm saying is like, yeah, I understand that.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is my one veto I'll take across this whole podcast. But I refuse to not let Zelda be our top.
Fair. Yeah, I get it.
To the point that I'll break our agreed upon rules in the tier list. I will not.
Just to give it the
edge.
I
will not. And even though it seems like I'm cheating, I don't care. Fuck, I'll take the loss. I'll take 6 to 3.
Okay, whatever.
I just cannot let Zelda not be my number one series.
Right. And then I guess we are going up. I don't know, but we're going off of IPs though. Do you count them as the same thing, series IP?
Yeah.
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 Because when I think of like intellectual property, I think of it as just an entirety. So you could also, this isn't what I'm saying, but technically what you could also do is you can include the Pokemon movies. Because that still falls under the IP.
I won't,
right. And I'm not saying we do that.
I was just thinking within the video games.
That's kind of weird to me that, like, that is a thing. And you can also, the Pokemon, the actual physical card game.
True.
Like,
which
that
absolutely
also counts,
is a boon to Pokemon.
Which elevates it.
Wow.
Highly.
You are absolutely right.
But I don't know that I because we've gone through this whole thing without thinking about that.
Thinking about that honestly just makes me want to move it up here.
That's all I'm saying.
Least.
Yeah,
at least.
But it's the first Pokemon movie with Mew and Mewtwo.
So good. And
so fucking good.
If you went to the midnight early viewing,
it was in 1999. I did not.
I did. You got a Dragonite card. Yeah.
Ooh, I love me some Dragonite.
Yeah, you got a Dragonite card.
And it's like,
and it was the only way to get it was by going to the midnight premiere of the movie. And boy, I got it.
But then it's like you also take in like the Pokemon, like the trading card game. Which bro, I had fucking
incredible
binders, dog.
Yeah.
And well, now, dude,
are you selling me?
Think about the fucking relevance that Pokemon has right now.
Yeah. And like, even though I don't really care for it, like Pokemon Go is fucking crushing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm just saying the packs.
Oh yeah, how many? Everybody
dude,
is
like.
You're absolutely right. So. I agree. Let's take the entire IP into consideration. The only thing it changes is Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, what are we going to consider Super Mario Super Show?
The Danny DeVito movie.
Yeah, we're going to take the movies? No.
Yes.
But it's not bad enough to carry it all the way down. You know what I mean?
And it's like, I wasn't even trying to make that point for Pokemon. It's just something that popped into my head. Like, intellectual property in itself doesn't just cover... the video games.
You're exactly right.
And the reason I thought of that was like we were talking about series and stuff. Like, are they the same thing? Are they not? Yes, no. And then I was like, well, God, dude, Pokemon as a whole.
Sorry, I just saw Star Fox. It was pissing me off down there. It was really pissing me off.
That's why I brought it up earlier, and you were like, no, whatever. And we didn't say anything.
Really made me mad.
But it's like, I was just thinking like maybe we do have to take
You're
everything into consideration because it's like they don't have a they don't have like a Mario Kart movie.
Yeah,
and it's like they don't have a WarioWare movie.
They do have like a Donkey Kong show, but it's not bad enough to bring it down anything.
No.
And they did have an F-Zero show, but it's not good enough to change anything. So the really thing it only changes is Pokemon, which like, absolutely deserves a higher spot.
Yeah, dude. Because
I had him with Star Fox because in Melee I main Fox and Falco. And without Star Fox, I ain't got my place.
And you just put him in D.
Like,
fuck those nerds.
Well, that's the thing. It's
your
like,
games blow. 64 is
64 sick, and then everything else sucks.
Yeah.
And then you guys in Melee are the most fun I've ever had playing a video game.
What, dude? You don't like Slippy?
Well, I love Slippy.
I'm kidding.
And also,
Slippy just gets shit on Reddit a lot.
I love Slippy on Melee because that's what they call the net play.
Word.
Hashtag free Melee. Fuck you, Nintendo, for trying to take down Melee. Fuck you guys, honestly.
Bitches. Yeah, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. Yeah, I was just...
I'm sorry to cheaply steal the win, but for me personally, I cannot let Zelda be anything but first.
I got you. Yeah, and it's like the last IP thing that I brought up, I didn't even mean to do that to like change something.
But you were absolutely...
Because I was like, they have the Super Mario movie.
Yeah,
like I thought nothing about that.
About the Pokemon.
It was just like I only thought about Pokemon. I was like, fuck, dude, they have a shit ton of movies.
And that was my whole argument was how shitty some of their games are, but their card game fucking carries. Their card game fucks, hard.
And it's like the movies, dude. Yeah, well, not even the movies. There's 3 good ones. There, so we're like, whatever.
And the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it absolutely
Indigo
deserves
League,
to be
dude.
up there.
Indigo League is fire.
It absolutely deserves to be there. But yeah, I will...
Everything else I'm cool with.
I will
whatever.
cheaply take this win.
Take your win.
I will cheaply take this win, but, I mean... Sorry. That's just me, dog. Every year I 100% the Zeldas. All of them.
All of them every year? Just cause?
I can't let my boy not be first.
Fair. Easy.
Well, I feel good.
Cool.